There's a box beneath my bed, filled with words I never said. Your photograph still fades to gold, like every story left untold. I wrote your name 100 times, between the stanzas, between the lines. But every time I reached the end, I folded it and sealed it in. Maybe time would give me courage. Maybe silence was my language. But the seasons came and still I held every word inside this shell. This is the last letter I never sent, the love I carry but never lent. Read between the lines of all these years, find me where the ink has mixed with tears. I wrote you everything, I wrote you whole. Now the page is worn, but you still hold the part of me that never found the way to give this letter to you someday. Your voice still echoes on the stairs, the scent of you still fills the air. I memorized the way you smiled before I let the distance build. Now autumn comes the way it does, and I remember why it was. How love can live in envelopes, between the paper, between the hopes. If you ever find these pages worn and yellow through the ages, know that every single word was true. Every single word was you. I was just afraid of losing what I had and started choosing. So I kept it close, I kept it near, right here, right here. This is the last letter I never sent, the love I carry but never lent. Read between the lines of all these years, find me where the ink has mixed with tears. I wrote you everything, I wrote you whole. Now the page is worn, but you still hold the part of me that never found the way to give this letter to you always. crowded bar. A stranger said it from afar. Just 3 letters, nothing more. And I was 22 and yours once more. I set my glass down on the stool, felt every nerve go warm then cool, like someone opened up a vault I'd sealed away and called my fault. Names are just a sound, they say, something given and put away. But yours was always more than that. Yours was everything I can't take back. I still feel the weight of your name. Every syllable, a small refrain of every morning and every fight, every beautiful and broken night. I still feel the weight of your name, like a tattoo underneath the pain. Long after I thought I moved on through, I still carry the weight of you. The weight of your name. I've tried to write you out of me, replace the verse, rewrite the key, but every melody I find still leads me back to what I've left behind. Some loves don't leave, they just go quiet, like a fire underneath the riot, still burning somewhere in the chest, long after you've outlasted all the rest. Maybe that's what real love does, leaves a fingerprint because it was more than habit, more than time, more than yours and more than mine. It was something neither of us named, something neither of us claimed, but it lived and God, it lived so loud, and now it echoes underneath this crowd, underneath this crowd. I still feel the weight of your name. Every syllable, a long refrain of every morning, every sacred night, everything that ever felt right. I still feel the weight of your name, like a compass calling through the rain. And even when I think that I've moved through, I still carry, God, I carry the weight of you. Always carry the weight of your I'm standing at the crossroads of the life I had and the life I'm supposed to want by now. One road leads back to everything we shared. One road leads away, I don't know how. To choose between the gravity of memory and the open sky of something new. So I've been standing halfway in the darkness, halfway in the morning, halfway between me and you. The birds have started singing and the stars are going home. The world is waking up around a man who stands alone. Halfway between the leaving and the long way back, halfway on a road that has no map. I'm halfway home, but I don't know which home I mean. Halfway home, in the space between what was and what could be, between your arms and something free. Halfway home and nowhere in between. I called you from a payphone in a town I didn't know. 3 rings and then I hung up. Couldn't let you know that I was that close and still that far away, that I had 100 things I couldn't say. Like how I missed the way you burned the toast, and how you laughed about it with the most unguarded joy I've ever seen a person with. God, I miss that laugh. I miss that laugh beyond repair. And now I'm in this diner at a corner table small, watching strangers live their lives inside these walls. And every couple here looks like we used to be, before the halfway swallowed all of me. I'm halfway home, but I don't know which home I mean. Halfway home, in the space between the voice and all this silence, your warmth and all this cold. I'm halfway home, but halfway's getting old. when the place you built it doesn't hold you anymore? What does moving on mean when every step you take forward feels like closing one more door on something that deserves to stay open, that deserved to be more? Now I'm here, now I'm here, I'm finally here, I'm finally home, home, home. It was always you, always. Rain was hitting the window glass, the cab was waiting down the path. You stood there holding your own hands, like a stranger in your own homeland. I said the words I'd practiced long, they came out hollow, came out wrong. You nodded, slowly turned away, and I let the silence have its say. Every second slowed to nothing, every heartbeat said do something, but I just stood there in the hall and let you walk beyond the wall. And let you go. I told myself it was the time, that love alone don't make a line, that sometimes right is not enough, that sometimes good can fall apart, but all the logic in the world can't warm the cold of what unfurled. When morning came and you weren't there, just the shape of you still in the air. Would you have stayed if I had asked? Would you have taken off the mask of someone ready to be free? Was any part of you still needing me? I'll never know, and that's the weight I carry now, from state to state, the question with no clean reply. Was it over, or did I say goodbye too soon? Too soon, too the night I let you go, I became someone I don't recognize. A man who traded warmth for pride, who spent his winters paying for that night. The night I let you go, I gave away the only peace I've known. And if I could go back to the rain, I'd reach out, pull you close and let you stay. That night, I'd never let you go. Love with both your hands wide open, nothing held, nothing broken. You gave the way the rivers give, without asking how, without asking if. You'd leave a note beside the mirror, make the small things feel much clearer. Your silence was a kind of song, the kind that stayed when you were gone. I met others since the leaving. They were good and worth believing, but nobody loved the way you did. Nobody loved the way you did. I still remember how you loved, with your whole self, nothing above. The way you'd hold a broken thing You never needed grand gestures, just your hand in quiet measures. Early mornings, late night talking, side by side and sometimes walking. Nothing perfect, nothing planned, just you, and your open hand. I don't know if love is something that we find or something coming, but I know that what you gave me left a shape inside that saved me. And though the years have rearranged things and the world has never stopped exchanging, there's a room inside my heart where you love me from the start. I still remember how you loved with your whole self, nothing above. The way you'd hold a broken thing and make it feel worth mending. I still remember every touch, the ordinary, everyday stuff, the love that didn't need to shout. Oh, that's the love I still dream about. I still remember how you love. The porch light burned till after 2. We'd sit out there and talk it through about the world and what it owed, and all the harvest we had sowed. The floors would creak, the kettle sing. You'd hum along to everything. That little house on Maple Road was everything I'll ever know of home. But rented rooms don't last forever, and rented love, however tender, has to find another place to go when the lease runs out and the cold wind blows. Heaven was a house we rented. We didn't know that it would end. We thought that love could always mend the small cracks in the morning light, the arguments that bled through night. But houses fall when left unbuilt, and love corrodes beneath the sill of time and pride and letting go. Small things that we both should have known. I drove past it on a Tuesday, painted over, changed completely. Someone else hung curtains in our room. Someone else is waking in our noon. And I sat out there in the car with the engine on and the window cracked, and I let myself remember everything before I drove away and didn't look back. Didn't look back, couldn't look back. Heaven was a house we rented, more than either of us intended. With your voice against those wooden walls, and the warmth of you filling up the halls. Heaven was the life we borrowed, and I still ache with all that sorrow, 'cause I keep searching every open door for the heaven that you gave me once before. Still searching for our heaven evermore. I threw my bags into the trunk at dawn, left the key beneath the mat and moved along. Didn't say a word to anyone I knew, just pointed at the highway and drove through. The radio kept finding songs that stung, all the good ones from when we were young. So I turned it off and let the engine speak, the only honest voice I've had all week. But the miles don't erase what the memory keeps. The open road cannot run what's buried deep. I've been driving since the morning, still no closer see. Paid cash and didn't give my real name free. Sat beside the window in the dark, listening to the highway in my heart. The trucker in the next room had his TV on, something about love that had gone wrong. I almost knocked to tell him that I understood that some things sound better understood. But strangers don't need strangers and their grief. And broken men don't always find relief in talking. Sometimes silence is the only road that bears the full and terrible weight of a load. Miles of empty road, just the engine and the night. Miles of empty road, no destination right. Every exit number, every county line. Still miles of empty road, still yours, still mine. Somewhere past the Georgia line, the sky turned pink and gold and fine. And for one honest moment in that light, everything felt bearable and right. I pulled over at the shoulder of the world, watched the sun come up slow and unfurl. And I thought maybe distance isn't the answer, but standing still was killing me back there. So I'll drive until the driving teaches something, until the road runs out of road to give. Because motion is the only kind of prayer that a man like me knows how to live. Miles of empty road, but I'm still moving through. Miles of empty road, still somehow leading to you. Every mile a memory, every door a door. Miles of empty road, and I keep finding more. Miles of empty road, still yours, still yours. Still moving, still moving, still moving. Miles and miles of you. Yeah. The house is dark except for one small flame. I set it in the window just in case you came. The neighbors probably think I've lost my mind, A grown man burning candles for someone left behind. I made your favorite coffee, let it cool. I'm not sure when I stopped being rational, but rational was never what we were. Two people burning bright and burning hard. The midnight comes and goes without a sound. The candle keeps on burning, burning down. And I keep watching shadows on the wall. it burns for you, it always will. It always will. Always will. Burning, still burning for you. Burning, still burning for you. The city's wet and cold tonight. The street lamps bleed their yellow light. I'm standing at the edge of everything we built, with nothing left but memory and guilt. Your photograph beside the phone, the one where both of us were whole. Before the cracks became the canyon, there we fell into the place where broken lovers dwell. But even in the wreckage, even in the dark, I still feel the burning of your mark. Some fires don't go out, they just burn lower. Some loves don't let go, they just grow colder. Never gone, there's a fire in the rain that nobody else can see. A fire in the rain that you left burning in me. Thunder takes the sky, but it can't take what's true. There's a fire in the rain, and it's all because of you. I drove past where we used to go, the corner bar with lights down low, the jukebox playing something slow and sad and right, the way it always did on Friday night. The barman poured without me asking. He remembered what I'm always having. 2 drinks in and I can almost hear your voice cutting through the noise like it's a choice. But even strangers in a crowded room can feel a man still haunted by a wound. So I raise my glass to everything we have, to every good and every beautiful and bad. There's a fire in the rain that nobody else can see. A fire in the rain that you left burning in me. Thunder takes the sky, but it can't take what's true. There's a fire in the rain, and it's all because of you. I've been told that time will wash it clean, that eventually the heart forgets what feelings mean. But time's a liar, dressed in calendar pages, and this walked through desert heat and mountain cold. I've seen the places where the young grow old. I've chased the sunset to the other side and found that every sunset leads to you inside. You photograph us crossed 1,000 miles inside my jacket next to every trial. A worn and faded corner creased with time. The only map I've needed, you are mine. They said the distance was too great to cross. They said some loves can't carry all that cost. They measured everything in miles and years, and I just smiled and wiped away their tears, because they never felt what I have felt. They never held the hand that made me melt. They never had a reason like you give to do the impossible and live. I would cross the world for you, through every storm and ocean wide. I would cross the world for you, through every dark and mountain high. There is no road too low, no sea too wide to swim. I would cross the world, I would burn it down and cross the world again and again for you. The telephone would ring at 3 a.m. Your voice so small across the miles, and then I'd lay there listening to you breathe and know that home was just a voice, and that's enough to go. I've slept in stations, terminals, and cars, beneath 100 different sets of stars. But every ceiling that I've stared up through had your name written in the dark where no one knew. The world said find someone a little closer. The world said love should be more practical. But practical is what you choose when you don't know yet what it means to feel this radical. This radical and raw and overwhelming. This absolutely certain and on fire. This thing that makes the impossible seem simple. This thing that makes a man a little higher. I would cross the world for you, through every storm and ocean wide. I would cross the world for you, through every dark and mountain high. There is no road too long, no sea too wide to swim. I would cross the world, I would burn it down and cross the world again and again for you. Distance is just distance, it's just space between two hearts, and hearts were made for crossing. Every distance kept apart. Time is just a number, just the turning of a page, and love is not diminished by the turning of an age. So call me from
the young gold. I've chased the sunset to the other side, and found that every sunset leads to you inside. Your photograph has crossed 1,000 miles inside my jacket next to every trial.
We were standing at the doorway. You said nothing, I said okay. The street was wet, the lights were low, and you pulled me out into the flow. No music, but the rain came down. No shoes, just us in that small town. You laughed and said this is enough. That was the night I fell in love. Still feel your hand in mine. We were lost and that was fine. Nothing broken, nothing rushed, just the rain and us and trust. Slow dance in the rain with you. No beginning, no end in view. Just the rhythm of your heartbeat underneath the gray and sweet. I would give the world again for one slow dance in the rain. With you, just one more slow dance with you in the rain. Now it's winter somewhere new, and the rain still falls. I think of you. Same old song on the radio, same old ache I've come to know. I open up the window wide, let the cold come drifting inside. Close my eyes and count to 3, and you are right back here with me. Tell me that the rain still falls on that road between those walls. Tell me you remember too, standing there in the avenue. Tell me time can't wash away what we found on that one day. Even if the dance is done, you were the only one. Slow dance in the rain with you. No beginning, no end in view. Just the rhythm of your heartbeat underneath the gray and sweet. I would give the world again for one slow dance in the rain. With you, I'm still dancing in the rain. With you.
1,000 chances at the table. I had 1,000 mornings side by side, but I was always either too distracted or too proud to let you see me from inside. I'd start the sentence, then I'd lose my nerve. I'd feel the words and then I'd watch them curve back into silence where they always went. A million unsaid things, a man unspent. And now the table's set for one at dinner, and now the morning comes for only me. And everything I kept inside for safety is the very thing destroying what I breathe. Everything I didn't say is louder than the things I did. Everything I didn't say is living where our love still lives. Every I love you I swallowed, every thank you held back. Everything I didn't say is the only thing I want back. The only thing I want back. I didn't say you were my favorite sound, the humming in the kitchen making rounds. I didn't say that watching you read books was better than the finest thing that life had looked. I didn't say that when you touched my hand in public I felt like the luckiest man on earth in history in all of time. I didn't say it, and I should have said it every time. I had the words right here inside my chest. I had them polished, had them at their best. And every night I think tomorrow I will say it, and every morning I forget to make the promise real. Everything I didn't say is haunting every room I'm in. Everything I didn't say is the loudest kind of sin. Every moment I was present, but not really there. Everything I didn't say is the weight I'll always wear. The weight I'll always wear. If you can hear me somehow, from wherever love goes, when it leaves, I want you to know all the things I kept. You were the best part of the life I lived. You were the answer to a question I was too afraid to ask. You made ordinary Tuesday mornings feel like something sacred, and I was too busy being somewhere in my head to tell you that I am telling you now. Across whatever distance this is, across whatever silence sits between us now, you were everything, and I should have said it
Daytime's fine, I'm managing the light. I do my work, I answer when they ask if I'm alright. I laugh at all the right moments, I say the proper things. I've gotten very good at wearing ordinary skin. But when the sun goes under and the dark rolls in, that's when all the honest parts of me begin to surface like a wreck that daylight hides, the things I keep below the waterline, and all the memories I thought that I'd forgotten come back so clear, so whole, so sharp, so honest. The way you slept, the way you said my name at night, the way the dark remembers everything. The day pretends it's fine, what the dark remembers, the daylight never shows. What the dark remembers, only the lonely know. Every tender moment, every whispered word, what the dark remembers hits the hardest. What the dark remembers cuts the deepest. What the dark remembers, you. I've rearranged the furniture, the room, moved everything so nothing holds the shape of you. But darkness doesn't care about furniture. Darkness puts you right back where you were. 3 in the morning and I'm wide awake with every conversation that we used to make. The arguments that didn't need to happen, the apologies that came too late or never came. And I replay the moments I got wrong. I replay the moments where I wasn't strong, where I should have stayed and I walked out, where I should have spoken but I gave you down. What the dark remembers, the daylight never shows. What the dark remembers, only the lonely knows. Every foolish moment, every door I slammed, what the dark remembers won't be silence. What the dark remembers won't be a reason. What the dark remembers dance. I've heard that time rewrites the painful parts, that memory grows merciful with years. But my memory's a courtroom in the dark that replays every scene in vivid tears. I'm not asking for a pardon, I'm not asking to forget. I'm just asking for one morning where the night lets me reset. One sunrise without your face, one dawn without your name, one ordinary Tuesday that doesn't end the same.
most honest sound, the realest thing around. What the dark remembers is what love feels like when it's real, when it's real, when it's real, real, still real. What the dark remembers is you, is you.
I took the long way around so many times, chased 1,000 dreams through borrowed lines, burned a few bridges, kept a few scars, followed the moon when I should have followed stars. But every wrong turn led me somewhere right, every dark corner led me to your light. Looking back now through the dust and rain, I see it clear, I see the whole terrain. Maybe loss was just the lesson, maybe pain was just the blessing that I needed to become someone worthy of your love. All the roads that led to you were crooked, long, and overdue. But darling, every single mile was worth it just to see you smile. All the years I wandered through were quietly leading me to you, and I'd walk every road again just to find you at the end. Some folks find it on the very first try, some take longer just to learn how to cry. I was somewhere in the middle of both, holding on to someone else's hope. But when you walked in on that ordinary day, like a song I'd heard but forgot the words to say, suddenly the map inside my chest finally pointed somewhere I could rest. Don't tell me it was luck or fate, don't tell me I showed up too late. I believe that what we're given is a life that we've been living. And every heartbreak, every wrong was writing us this very song. So here I am with open hands, and finally understand all the roads that led to you were crooked, long, and overdue. But darling, every single mile was worth it just to see you smile. All the years I wandered through were quietly leading me to you, and I would walk 1,000 roads again just to find you at the end.